amid the talks of tariffs, there are Americans online stating that they are going to refuse to purchase American-made products, as if this is some type of retaliation that hurts Donald Trump. What needs to be recognized is this actually just hurts fellow Americans, American entrepreneurs, and not only that, in the idea that tariffs will bring about inflation, well, by rejecting American-made products, you're just simply electing to then take on the inflation that will occur through the imported goods. Well, first, we have to understand that our national debt is about 36.22 trillion as of 2025, and furthermore, looking at yearly imports and exports, in 2023, we had exported a total of $3.5 trillion worth of goods, but we imported $3.83 trillion worth of goods, which this created a deficit of $773.4 billion. So if we just continue to do this each and every year, well, that is how we accumulate a national debt of $36.22 trillion. So what is the idea here with placing tariffs on imported goods? Well, the idea is that there are a lot of US corporations that are outsourcing cheap foreign labor. So to offset that cheap foreign labor that is being utilized by US corporations, we are going to place tariffs on those goods. What does this do? Well, it influences those US corporations to just simply pay American workers. So what does that then result in? It results in more job opportunities for Americans. And if there are more job opportunities, that means there are better job opportunities. And furthermore, if we are importing less than we are exporting, that means we are a self-sufficient economy. And it is a self-sufficient economy that truly can thrive. But if we are dependent on what other people can give us, well, then we are at the whim of those foreign sellers. And lastly, the idea with tariffs is that if we continue to import goods, because countries will fall in line, they will continue to sell us goods with tariffs on those goods. That is the idea of how we can realistically cut out the income tax, which, just so you know, was only put in place to fund wars. Now, while there may be turbulence, we can't just continue to justify adding to the national debt so modern Americans can be comfortable while we legitimately outsource what we would in America call child and or slave labor. Americans, we need to wake up and understand that this is not about Republicans or Democrats. This is about what is doing right for Americans and the American economy. And furthermore, we must understand that if we're not outsourcing foreign cheap labor, well, then that reduces the wealth gap between the rich corporate elites in America and the middle class.